Hi everyone, today we're going to make an easy moist banana bread that you could do for your family for breakfast. In the bowl I have 13 red bananas mashed by my son. I added 3.5 cups of sugar and I'm going to mix. So it's very important to ensure that you mix very well because you're making a big batch, just to even things out. So we're going to continue mixing. We're going to add 4 cups of butter. So this is the first cup that I'm adding. So it's kind of like soft and melted butter. So some people melt it, but this is really soft and it was easy to mash. So I'll continue mixing. And then I added 6 eggs. So I'm going to crack 6 eggs into the mixture. But at this point, I already preheated my oven to 350 degrees as well. So while I'm adding the eggs, my oven, before starting the whole process, my oven was preheated to 350 degrees. So it's preheating already. So I'm just going to add the last eggs into the mixing bowl. And for this recipe, I did not add salt because the butter that I used was salted butter. I didn't want it to be too salty, so I did not add salt. I just added my butter, the salted butter, and I'm adding the eggs into the mixture. So we're going to keep mixing. Just so you have to mix very well. Make sure all the ingredients mix and combine well. So we have to keep mixing. And this is a very big batch too, so it's like triple the number of batches that we usually make. So at this point, I'm going to add the sour cream. I'm using the Daisy sour cream, and it's the 8 ounce. So I'm going to add it into the mixture. I'll add the entire container into the mixture. This is going to make it like real moist. So I added the entire container into the mixture, and we are going to be mixing. So we're going to mix. As I said, mixing is very important. We have to mix it very well because it is a big batch. So I'll keep mixing. Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. We'll keep mixing. I had to take care of my son. So keep mixing. And at this point, I'm going to be adding my vanilla. I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I like the white vanilla extract. So I know some people like the darker color one, the dark color one. But for some reason, I prefer the white vanilla. So I'm going to add 4 teaspoons into the mixture. And for extra flavor, I also like nutmeg. I like the smell of nutmeg in banana bread. So I did grate 4 whole nutmeg. I grated 4 whole nutmeg. So I usually use the whole one instead of the grated one or the blended one because it smells better for me. The smell is very flavorful and very present with the whole nutmeg. So I grated when I need it. So this is a 4 that was grated earlier. So I'm going to add it into the mixture. And at this point, I'm also going to add 8 cups of flour. So for the flour, I started with 4 cups. Because it's a big batch, you don't want to add all the 8 and everything doesn't get mixed very well. So I added 4 cups and I'm going to mix. And then I'll add the rest of the 4 cups into the mixture. So this is the 4th cup. So I'm going to mix. And then I also added my baking soda. So I added 8 teaspoons of baking soda. And at this point, because we're kind of in a rush, I didn't prep the ingredients ahead of time, so we're just going to get it directly from the box. So I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of baking soda. No, 8 teaspoons of baking soda into the mixture. And this is the last. No, sorry, this is the last. That was 7. This is 8. So this is the last teaspoon. And then we're going to stir. Remember, we have to stir just to mix it up very well. It is very important to mix because we're making a big batch. Everything has to mix well, so all the ingredients are well mixed, so it bakes evenly. So I'm going to be mixing that. I'll fold that into the flour into my mixture, so we keep mixing. And at this point, I've added the rest of the 4 cups of the flour. I did add it off camera. We just keep mixing, just mix well. And here is my final mixture. Also put butter on my baking pan, and I do have, because this is a big batch, I do have multiple baking pans. This is just one of the baking pans that I have on camera, but I do have multiple ones. So just so this is like 3/4. We are going to go back into our baking pan and add, because I see it's not all the way in for 3/4. So I'm fixing the other one. So now we're going to add more until it's 3/4. Like I was looking at it, it's not 3/4. I'm gonna add the mixture appropriately into it. And here is our final product. So we did bake for 50 to 60 minutes for 350 degrees, and you're going to use a toothpick to check to make sure it's dry. When it's dry, it's time to take out. And this was it. Tell me where you're watching from and if you make this recipe for your family. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you give it a try, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more baking and cooking videos. Thank you for watching.